Mic check.
Mic check.
Oh my god, I think it's
You hear me?
working. Yeah, I
Well,
think
how
it
about that?
highlights when you're talking. So look at us, look at the cousins. What's up, cousin? How you doing from your apartment?
I'm great from here. This is comfortable.
Going to work. Yes, we see you later, of course.
Yeah, like
After you
mad
get through the
soon.
earrings. All right, so cousin, hello.
Hello,
Welcome
hello,
to another
hello.
cookout.
This is a cookout.
What are
I'm
you
gonna call this
bringing?
the to-go plate because this is gonna be a little quick bit
It's
from
gonna
the
be a little
cousin.
quick.
This is your to-go plate. This is you grabbing this on your way on the train, on your way to work. That's it.
Yeah, like you had to stop at the cookout before you went to work, but you're like,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
yeah,
y'all,
yeah,
so I'm gonna
yeah.
keep y'all, and I could only handle y'all for like 15 minutes. Except not us though, but we the cool cousins. But all
Exactly.
the rest of the aunties, yeah, yeah, yeah. I could. We're going. Thank you so much, baby. Okay, so what you bringing? What you bringing? Even though you're gonna leave real quick.
I'm not bringing anything actually. I'm gonna be the trifling cousin who only brings an appetite. I'm gonna grab my plate. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be like, "Hi, hey, how y'all doing?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know. I'm the cousin that line and be like, I gotta get to work." Well, actually, I really do gotta get to work. But I'm gonna grab my plate and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say hey to grandma, grandpa, great aunt, great uncle. I'm gonna throw a middle finger up at a cousin I don't like, and I'm gonna keep going.
Okay. Um, I think I'm bringing I'm gonna bring like a bottle that I know that everybody's gonna like,
Hmm.
just because it's not gonna be like nothing premium or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like just a quick bottle to be like, oh, she brought something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like Patron. Just
a Patron.
like Patron. Like yeah, just something. I'm not bringing Casamigos. Like I'm not spending $70 for vanilla extract agave. So I'm
Not when
just
they're
not.
just
You know what
gonna
I
they're
mean?
just gonna mix it with juice anyway. At that point, I might as well have bought
Right.
saws of gold and save me even more money. Or what's the one that people used to have all the time back in the day? Jose Cuervo.
Jose Cuervo.
I would bring
Oh,
Jose Cuervo because I know that they're just gonna mix it with juice no matter what, and so it doesn't matter at that point. It's
Jose
all just
Cuervo
gonna
was
taste
my
like
thing though.
pineapple juice and cranberry juice together. So I'm bringing,
Mm.
yeah. If I do bring anything, it'll be the Jose Cuervo.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so you're right. Maybe I should have brought the Jose Cuervo. You know what? I'm gonna just bring barefoot. Barefoot
Bring
white
barefoot.
wine.
We know
Moscato.
barefoot.
Yeah.
Barefoot. They
You know
they
what?
they've
You
been around
you
the
be
family
right
for a
about some
long
good some
time.
things. They
Bring
have
barefoot.
and we love it.
Right?
All right. So what's going on this week? Besides.
Well, while we're talking about bringing Jose Cuervo and barefoot, apparently someone went to a store and brought all the dang baby oil. Uh, P Diddy, what's going on? What you? It's not
You
even
already
what's
know
going
that the
on.
Johnson and Johnson stocks went up.
It's
It's
one of those
like
things where it's been
that's
in
not
the
funny.
industry. Apparently, it's been known for such a long time, and I remember just over years always hearing jokes and stuff about it. But now it's like it's coming to light, and it's another rich person doing rich people shit. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
right? Like that's really it.
I think once you start making money, you start becoming adventurous to a point you start playing with people like The Sims, and that's what I think what Tom Hill's on. And
Yeah.
yeah, heard of baby
You
oil
start
like
taking out the ladder out of
crazy.
the house just to see them suffer.
I heard it was more
Like,
oil than the Middle East. I heard it was
now
slip
you
and
you dragging
slide, baby.
now
Like
you dragging
I
it.
heard that the cops or they had to charge him for assault because they could not they were falling. That's how bad I heard the oil game was. Which I'm just crazy to. I'm like, you got money, baby oil. People using is it the hypoallergenic baby oil? Because I don't. Because
Oh,
sometimes they got because I got some baby oil too. It's the cocoa butter one, and
oh,
the
okay.
cocoa butter. Yeah, it's like the cocoa butter flavor one. I would put that inside me, but I get
I
maybe
was gonna say
someone
like,
is.
what you use it for?
It's good for your skin. It's good for your
Okay,
skin
yeah,
to
yeah, no,
keep
you're
it
right.
moist and supple. But I guess it's
I should
also good.
consider
It's good for
you.
slipping and sliding too, apparently.
Oh my gosh.
uh,
Yeah, I think I think when those people start to get like their bank account is so long, like they don't even have to look at it when they make transactions,
yeah.
and like the notoriety. And I think there's definitely one thing that's good about the internet is that it gives like everyday people that access to like actually make money.
Hmm.
So I think that that kind of like took out the, I guess, the gatekeepers, which I guess Diddy would have been the gatekeepers, with people's masters and
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's
And,
just I think
and
the
it's
wall
the
has
feeling of
fallen.
being untouched. Like,
Yeah,
especially
there it is. That's what I was trying to get.
yeah,
Yeah,
you spend all these
untouched.
years getting away with a little bit thing, and you're not seeing any negative effect to it. So you do this one thing, now you're gonna do a little more. Now you're gonna do a little more, and a little more, and a little more, and a little more, and a little more. So I think
And then a lot
that's what
more.
it is.
And then you ain't get cracked with a
Yeah.
lot more.
And
Nah,
honestly,
it's,
I'm like, yo, do you? 'Cause only situation I feel bad about when it comes to the whole Diddy thing is when it comes to like the SA charges, especially against like the women and stuff like that. But if some of these rappers decided, to engage in certain acts for a little payout, I'm like, that's a transaction, baby. That is a transaction. It's like uh get pipe, get money, get fame.
and because you might low key like it, like
Yep.
just
Oh, hold on,
like,
let me
but
spit around real quick. Get pipe, get money, get famous. Diddy putting
hey,
that all on your anus.
hey, yo,
Boom, bars. Megan,
yo,
Megan,
you
join
about
in.
to be a
Ah.
rapper off the dome? Oh my god! Nah, you.
But apparently, Nicki Minaj I guess she has something to say about it. Because apparently Nicki Minaj, she's in this, because she was fighting so hard. Well, I guess she was fighting hard for Wayne or something like that to be selected for the halftime show for the Super Bowl, or if it was so he deserved that, right? And I'm like, Nicki, Wayne barely looked like he could stand up. I don't know what's going on
I'm
with him,
screaming,
but he
yo.
looked like a shrunken skull that you get from New Orleans in the like tourist attraction. I don't know what's
Or the
going on with him. I don't know if
Beetlejuice.
it's health. It's one of those things too. Like I don't like saying anything about people's physical appearance because for example, I remember like Chadwick Boseman, people talk about how he was getting small and stuff like that, and he was really sick at this time. So I
Yeah.
don't know if that's a situation with him, but it is a situation where he don't look healthy or look like he could do.
Okay.
It don't look like he could do a halftime show. You feel what I'm saying? So Nikki,
Yeah, that's a lot of energy.
maybe you should
Let's see
pop down. But
how old
anyway,
is he?
I think since she's on that whole kick for fighting for Wayne, apparently I guess she said something about like Diddy or mentioned it, but she also tried to loop in the other rappers too, like Jay-Z and some other moguls too. And I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
it, it's one of those things too where it's like right message, maybe wrong messenger
Messenger, yeah.
because your husband and your brother.
Like, just stop talking.
Don't use this as a time to be like, ha ha, get them too.
Yeah,
Well, deep down,
no,
I'm
it's
like,
not the
she's kind
time.
of right because you can't. To me, I'm like, you can't be, you all can't be on this level and know some type of things like that's not going on. So
Right.
you knew something to a point where you decided not to say something, or you were participating in it too. I'm just
I
saying.
mean, if Jay-Z know, that mean probably Beyonce know too, though.
Exactly. So it's one of those things too. Like I'm like, she's right, but wrong, wrong messenger.
Yeah,
You let
like
somebody else say that because
Nikki.
now we're just gonna be like, okay, what about
Yeah.
your brother and your man? And then you're gonna get mad and try to call us Bigfoot, and we ain't got time for that.
And
And
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna
be
try
like,
to
I'm
talk
a
about my
size six.
mama, and I'm gonna be like, yo, but you brought
Nah.
it up, so I
Yeah.
don't know, it's creepy. But then also too, it's one of those things too. Like I don't want to turn this to a PSA, but I think this is what. Well, not think what this is. I'm tired of seeing I want to say black people
Yeah.
defend these these figures because they're black. Like we seen it when it came to Bill Cosby, we seen it when it came to R. Kelly. And it's so funny because these black people, black people, let me call out the black people. Well, these people, majority black, would love to be like, oh, they got Bill Cosby. What about Harvey Weinstein? It's like, yo, he's bad too. he's bad too, but that
Yeah,
doesn't mean you give this person a slap on the wrist because they look more like you. You know, it's like
right.
your hero can always end up being the boogeyman, and you fall in love with these characters. You don't know these effing people.
You do not know these
You do
people.
not know it.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
I think what
So,
maybe because it's probably because we're on the like black side of the internet, obviously, that they'll see only like the prosecutions of a lot of these rich black men, and so I mean, media wise, we have been seeing a lot of more prosecutions of like rich black men. So I think what
yep,
they're thinking is like, okay, we know that they're wrong, but what about like Elon
yeah,
Musk or something? Like, not saying that he got something, I didn't look into any charges, but like I think that's the idea. But it's
yeah. There's
like I
some
understand
stories
your
surrounding him.
plight and
Yeah,
they're still wrong, but they have the system on their side. It's just,
exactly.
you
And
know,
I'm sorry,
they
but
have the system on their side.
these rich blonde, brown and black figures who do this stuff, they know like if they fall, they're gonna fall harder. So that's one. And two,
Yeah.
the thing that always drives me crazy, people defending black people defending these specific figures. I'm like, look at the victims. The victims are 90% black people. It's usually a lot of time black women and women of color. So you're defending this rich black man, but you basically saying F this black woman who went through this trauma. It's like, where does your loyalty
Yep, they
lies?
are.
You
Because they
can't say
don't,
you
because,
pro-black and protect one black person
yeah.
who doing bad to another. I don't get it. I don't get it.
No,
I'm
I
always puzzled
definitely, I
by
don't
that.
get it either. I mean, even like recently, there's a episode on the Flagrant podcast with Andrew Schultz and them, and there was like these two guys. They're from the UK, Fuhad and James, and they usually have like read commenters. They'll read like a story and then they'll laugh about it. I only watch like the shorts, but the recent controversy is that they didn't basically defend black women because they were talking about like the black girlfriend effect, which is really the black wife effect of any time she goes to somebody who's non-black, how she'll elevate his look. Like, let's just use like Travis Kelsey as when he was dating.
Mm.
Oh my God, what's her name? You remember her name?
She's not famous though, is she? I didn't think she was famous. You talk about the dude that's with Taylor Swift now, right?
Yeah, but I was trying to remember the
I assume that
girl,
I think that she was I'm pretty sure she
Kayla
was a model or
Nicole.
something like that. I don't think she's not on my
Yeah.
playlist. I tell you that much.
No, no, she's not on
She
my
ain't got no club banger.
playlist either. But I'm just saying, like, I'm just using one that most people know. Yeah, with Kayla Nicole, and
Oh,
they
that's her
basically
name.
like how he has like smooth cut. Yeah, that's her name. And then
But you know what? Too,
was it
his
this?
smooth cut, I was just like, that's just a fade, right? Is that
It's just a
necessarily? I don't
fade.
know. I'm just like,
It's
I
just
guess
they
we could
usually
coin that
they
as a
elevate their look.
okay.
Listen, that's what's going on online. So
Yeah.
they
You know
elevate their
one thing
look, and then
though, I didn't really pay
obviously,
attention to him, but I
yeah,
remember I saw this one interview with him. He was just like, I guess somebody would try to coin the faded look as like his look or whatever, saying that he created this look. He was like, nah. I see what y'all doing. I see exactly what y'all
yeah,
doing. This is just a fade. I just faded my size. I'm not with what you're trying to do right now. I was like, I love that
right. Calling
response
is a Travis
because
Kelsey.
he knew exactly what that media was trying to do. They were trying to make it seem until he created a new black look or he made this look popular. He was like, nah, son. This is a fade.
He's like, nah, y'all not about to
Many
catch
people
me.
get fades. This is not something I created. He did it right there. And I was like, okay, I like this guy.
Right.
I like his response
See,
to
and
that.
you see exactly what you said about you loved his response because he was like, I see the angles. So
Yep,
with
his
these
black
two
girlfriend
guys,
told him
shits
that.
and
Just kidding.
gigs, huh?
I said
What you
his
said?
black girlfriend told him that. Just kidding.
He said, stand up. Nah, get the fuck out. Well, what
hmm
happened with Shits and Gigs is that Andrew Schultz was just like they were talking about the black girlfriend effect, and he was like, like guys will get like fade and like they'll upgrade their look, and they'll get like nice beard, trim beard, and they were like, Andrew Schultz, like this white Jewish man in his 40s with jokes like a teenager, was like, oh, well, he probably just gets the beard to just hide, like, getting slapped around all the time. Basically,
Okay.
just saying that a black woman was going to be abusive. And it's
Uh,
like she gonna
what?
put hands on you. Yeah,
Nah.
yeah, man. And I was like, so the guys, Fuhad is, I think he's black, but I think he's Nigerian or something, but he's definitely African. And
Yeah.
then James is like Irish and I think Jamaican or something, but he's mixed. But he's very much looks like a knockoff Drake, like with Drake from Timu.
Oh,
And
Two
he,
Drakes.
no, I'm
We
kidding
got you
not.
see a lot of those.
Yeah, yeah, no, but he's like, never mind. So yeah, so they were just like laughing at it and all that, and then there were like a few clips that were people were pulling up, just saying like how much they don't defend like black women, and it's just like it's very much it's giving like they could have took that moment and say like, listen, like we don't co-sign with that, because obviously Schultz was just ready to like throw them under the bus, and he still threw them under the bus because they did a whole apology, and Schultz was like, "Listen, they had a producer that could have cut out this, that, and the third. They cut off other things, and they thought that this was okay. So
Yeah.
apologize for what?" So I was like, valid,
But
even
at the
though he's
same
not in
time,
the
I'm
right for
like,
what he said either. I was like,
I'm kind of glad that was exposed because that goes beyond just like general humor, and it's like you didn't take like that wasn't like some dark humor like oh Family Guy stuff. You said it because you meant it, and
right.
your viewers, especially if you have women of color as your viewers, should kind of know what you think of them. So, that to me, that's kind of good that wasn't edited out.
Oh, 1000%. I think that it was good too, so it exposes people. And if anybody wants to follow after the fact, cool. But I stopped following them a while ago because sometimes they would get like stories from commenters, and it just gave off a little bit like you don't respect women. Like
Hmm.
sometimes they would even insinuate a little bit of like violence.
Oh,
Like oh, I would fight her or something like that, or like I don't know.
nah.
I stopped listening to them a while ago because I was like,
See,
this is getting a
and
little.
you give them a
Y'all
few
get a little
years,
too comfortable,
they get
and
too
then they called
comfortable,
the too comfortable. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
and hopefully, if they're doing any crazy stuff, they'll get exposed too soon. That's one thing I would
Hopefully,
say I would like about this generation, outside of some weird stuff. They're really quick to call people on the BS. So, I mean, hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully, they ain't doing nothing dark, but it's
yeah,
weird out there. Your credit
it
score
is
go
weird.
up, you get a little extra money, you start doing some freaky stuff. That's what I'm saying right now. Maybe that's why the universe or God or whatever you believe in won't allow me to get rich because he's like I want you to stay human, and I'm starting to appreciate that. God, thank you. Thank you so much.
I think it's good that we I think it's good that we made it this far where we have our characteristics are already morphed and our integrity is there. So,
Yeah.
hopefully it stays true
A
cuz
good check would change anything.
like you said that
Get
like you
hype, get
you
money,
love to
get
hit the number.
famous.
Listen, I just want to I just want to retire. That's it. I just don't want to. You know what I mean? I just don't want to work every day. I don't want to work every day. Like I don't have no
Right?
days off this week. Like I'm tired.
Man, speaking of work, I gotta about head there now,
Yeah,
cousin.
cousin, me too.
I don't want to do
I'm
it,
gonna
but
hit. I'm gonna hit right after you, cousin.
all right. Well, y'all, that was y'all to
Dude,
go play.
that was y'all to go
Um,
play real quick.
wish me luck. There's a GoFundMe coming up. It's like I don't need it, but I want it. So y'all make sure y'all send money to that. Also, Cuzzins' new single "Get Pipe" come to iTunes soon. And you're gonna be laying some
Hopefully.
bars nets, and it's gonna be
Oh,
good.
we gonna shake it up. We gonna shake
Get
it
pipe,
up.
get piped, get pipe, get
Maybe
pipe,
like
get piped.
with consent. All right, I'm gonna see you at work.
All right, I'll see you at work, and we'll see
Bye,
y'all
y'all. Y'all
at
have
the
a good
next
evening.
cookout. Bye.
Don't take the cut. Make sure y'all get all y'all change in dollars, all right?
Because this society is looking very dark.
It's hard.